Greetings, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of Gabbin with Grubbs, a principal's podcast. For anyone listening for the very first time, my name is Dave Grubbs, and I've been the principal at Grandview Elementary since 2006. Over that time, I've sent out hundreds, maybe thousands of pieces of communication, mostly in newsletters to parents or emails to staff members, sharing information or direction. So my focus with this podcast is just to talk with guests about the school that I think is the grandest in the land, Grandview Elementary, a leader in me school. So let's get to gabbing. My first guest today is third grader Garrett Smith. Greetings, Garrett. How are you today?
Good.
Awesome. Well, Garrett, it's springtime in Colorado, so that means it can be cold or hot, windy or calm, stormy, all in a very short time period. What season do you like the best?
Winter.
You like winter. Why?
Because it has Christmas. Oh, look, it's Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Hello, people. I'm Santa Claus.
Very nice. All right. Well, what about the other seasons? What do you like about the other seasons? How about fall? Tell us about fall.
Well, animals go to sleep for the winter.
Okay. And in the springtime, what do you like about spring?
Well, flowers bloom, but bees come out. Don't come near me before I sting you.
Okay. And what about summertime? What do you like about summers?
Pool cannonball!
All right. Well, Garrett, tell the people listening some great things about Grandview Elementary. What have you liked this year?
Well, the glow one, and it has some great teachers, and this is the best principal ever.
Oh my, Garrett, thank you. That's very complimentary. You've liked your teachers this year?
Yes.
Excellent. You seem to ask a lot of questions about Grandview's history. What's something interesting or fun you've learned about our school?
Well, like you dressed up as Dark Vader to say your daughter goodbye. I know how much you miss her.
Aw, yeah, I do miss my daughter, who is a Grandview Eagle. Garrett, at Grandview, we believe everyone is a leader, as a leader in me school. What kinds of leadership skills do you have?
Well, my reading skills is getting higher. It's all because of these teachers.
Oh, that's very complimentary. I'm glad they're helping you read better. Who else at Grandview is a leader, and why do you think they're leaders?
Well, as coach, he's nice and he always teaches us about new sports, and for the music teacher, always teaching us about music around the world. And the art teacher, she always loves making art.
Nice.
And as for the character, Ed, she loves spending time with us. And as for the librarian, she loves give us books, help us read.
Nice, yeah. A lot of different people to make a school go round. So, well, Garrett, thanks for being my first guest. You have been great. High five.
High five.
All right.
See you in the next episode.
All right, my next guest on Gabbin with Grubbs is our very own health aide, Ms. Jenny Hartley. Hi, Ms. Hartley. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Awesome. So you have been at Grandview since...
2007.
Wow, 2007. You're almost as old as me.
Right. I am older.
So, yeah, my first year when I was here as principal, you were here as a parent, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So your two kiddos went through Grandview. Tell everyone listening who your children are.
So Halen Hartley and Heidi Hartley.
Yeah.
And Halen was the first kindergarten class to start with Miss Tressler in the opening of Grandview.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, over the years, you've definitely seen some changes. We've grown and gotten smaller. You've worked with a lot of different RNs over the year, too, haven't you?
Yes. At least probably five.
5 different,
maybe 6.
5 or 6 different registered nurses. So you're obviously a good team player. You'll have to learn how to get along with other people.
Absolutely.
Okay. How about what have been like the biggest challenge you've faced in working at Grandview as our health aide?
You know, every year is definitely different. Our populations have gone up and down, but I would probably have to say COVID was probably our most challenging.
Yeah.
And we got through it, and the kids did, and the teachers, and the nurses, and it's been really positive ever since, and we learned a lot, but it was definitely challenging.
Yeah, COVID was definitely a hard time for schools for sure. What would you say is the most common thing you treat daily?
I would say we have a lot of stomach aches.
Yeah.
When the weather warms up, we have a lot of croc injuries, I like to say. Blown up knees and toes.
Yes.
But and in the winter, we had a especially crazy flu season, I feel like,
yeah.
this year. But,
Yeah.
you know, and that goes in cycles
Sure.
as well.
Sure. Yeah. How about some of the worst injuries you've had to treat here?
We always get at least 1 to 2 broken arms, and we like to keep it on the 1 to 2 side, but those darn monkey bars.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have more, but yeah, those are always,
Yeah, those are hard.
those are hard, yeah. And sometimes it's a lot of our kids that have parents that work here. So
Yeah, that's true.
Seems to be, you know, what happened this year.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. When you are not here at Grandview taking care of our sick kiddos, what do you like to do to relax?
We like to go up to Horsetooth. We just sold our RV and boat, so but we have a dog that we love, and we love to travel and see our kids that are both out of state.
Nice.
So, and always going different places. So
Awesome. Well, this year is our very first year as a Leader in Me school, being someone that sees every age group in different, capacities. What are some things you've noticed about us being a Leader in Me school?
I think what I've noticed the most this year is how respectful and how caring that our 5th graders are to our younger students in the school, especially during recess and lunch recess. And we just have a lot of caring 5th graders that will bring in kids, and we'll wait to make sure they're taken care of, and they'll wait to walk them back out. And just notice a lot of happy kids in the hallways that are, you know, looking you right in the eye and saying hi and, you know, talking and just being more engaging.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And our little kids are like to please too. I just feel like they're really been really polite this year.
Nice. Excellent. Well, maybe some of our little leaders will grow up to work in the health field and take care of others. So, all right. Well, thanks for being a guest on Gabbin with Grubbs, and here's to
You're
a very
welcome.
quiet afternoon.
Yes, thank you.
All right.